People often get the idea that you need to have like a whole ass recipe with like a complete dish to be able to try out a, I don't know, type of food. Which is weird to me since like if you're gonna try out a type of food and you need a whole ass recipe for it to be worth it, like does that mean something bad about the ingredient itself? So I've never tried tempeh before. Neither did I try tofu before. I just was like, fuck it. I'll buy some and I'll just make it. Um, and for some reason, I was under the impression that people don't tend to do that when they're interested in something, right? Like sometimes, like I just get a cabbage and then I eat cabbage. It's like, why don't you make a salad? It's like I don't know what the fuck like I would put in a salad, but I know I should probably eat like some cabbage. So I'm just eating cabbage. And if it bothers me that there's nothing with it, I don't know. I eat cabbage with ketchup or something, you know. um, yeah, I don't know. I did a little bit sciencey, like I did the thick one, thin one, slightly thicker one, strips, some small blocks to see how that turns out, and you know if I can turn them well, if I can bake them evenly, that kind of shit. Uh, and yeah, I was looking at what the color might be for this thing, but it seems to be fairly dark, although that could be a marinade for most things that people make with this. People apparently also make potato chips out of this. Now I'm interested in this because it sounds like, oh, that would be fairly healthy and nice and cool, but it would definitely not be a regular thing. And there's apparently a lot of ways to make this, but that would definitely not be a regular thing because this is. If I would make potato chips out there, that would no, actually that would probably be the same as normal potato chips. It just require more work. I was thinking about price. Um, it would be similar. It would just be a lot of work. I mean, that doesn't mean it's not worth it, right? So, yeah. But, audio. It's not getting much browner, but these are getting quite, like, crunchy, it seems. I will take these out. I don't know, how it's going to be. I'll need to check that out, but let's taste test number one. The smell is quite interesting. I don't know. It's like it's pretty good. Hmm. On one hand, it's really good. But there's also some sourness to it. I think I'm just gonna take them out of the pan. I don't think that's the olive oil, which is now going on the plate because I'm not using the fucking thing, but it's whatever. Let's go with the thinnest one first. Which somehow they're equally thick now, even though I did cut them differently. I don't know if you consider that heated all the way through. Hmm. I baked it way longer than the prescribed thing, so I'm assuming that that means that it's not going to be dangerous. I mean, it's pretty tasty. I don't know how to say this, but it feels like I'm eating what could I compare this to? It almost tastes like potato chips. Or something like rice or whatever. Like, no, I don't know. Yeah, maybe like a rice cracker. But it's beans. And therefore it's like a little bit more earthy, toney kind of thing. Like an actual cracker with like wheat or something. I don't know, it's good. It's like completely non-offensive. There's that one thing that I had, there's had a little bit of a sourness to it. But I haven't found that again. And maybe I got used to it immediately or something. I don't know, it's just not that pungent. It's good. And even the thick one worked out just fine. I could see myself putting in strips like these into my food and just be happy. Like, I've always worried about seasoning too. But it's like, have you tasted the thing before you decided to season? I mean, these same people will complain about you putting sauce on your food, but you know. Yeah, this is good. Amount of calories is pretty low. Let me see. I used about 100 grams, so this plate is like 180 calories. Pretty worth it. Like 22 grams of protein, what the fuck? I mean, it's soy, so it makes sense, but like, damn. Dude, that's a lot. What the fuck? Like, if I eat this and just eggs and maybe a little bit of like milk or some shit, like I could, damn, like it's pretty easy to hit protein. I don't know. It's like also, I don't know, this is like plant-based protein, and there's different distributions of the types of protein, and some of them that you need are not in this and blah blah. But I believe in soy, it's like still a complete package. So I don't know, man. Good shit. Didn't know this was out there. 27 years old. Oh yeah, one of the reasons is because like meat price is like pretty high. And I was like, I eat a lot of it. And I wanted to press the costs a little bit, but I felt like I couldn't do that without getting any protein in. And I did want to work out more. So I was like, how am I going to, it's not like I can just take that out and not replace it with anything. And I was like, maybe I can like broaden my horizons a little bit. I don't intend on going completely vegan or something, but with shit like this, it becomes a lot easier, not gonna lie. Although then I would also have to cut out eggs and milk, and I don't really see that happening, but yeah. Oh, and cheese. Oh, I want to put some cheese on this shit. Fuck yeah. But yeah, meat's expensive. Although this is like about as expensive as meat. Tofu is cheaper though. It's about half the price. Let me think about it. Meat's actually cheaper than this. Because this is like $4 or 400 grams. And I can get a kilo of meat for like $8, $8.50 or some shit. Maybe $9. So it's a little bit more expensive. But like I said, tofu's half the price. But I mean, I don't know. I don't mind adding this instead of meat sometimes, you know, especially if I can figure out something nice to do with this specifically, because it doesn't taste like meat. It's not trying to replace meat. And I like it. So, there's that.